Hey there, welcome back to 7 Minute Books. I'm Sam, and today we're talking about Colin Ward's. Sophie, I have to ask, when you hear the word anarchy, what comes to mind first?
Honestly, chaos. Riots, masked protesters, maybe a punk rock album cover. But that's exactly the caricature Ward sets out to dismantle. He argues anarchy isn't about disorder, it's about a different kind of order, one that's voluntary and built from the ground up.
Right, and he's so patient about it. He doesn't come at you like a fire-breathing revolutionary. He's more like, let me show you how this actually works. It's almost disarming.
Exactly. And the core idea is a deep suspicion of concentrated power. Ward says the state isn't a necessary evil, it's an unnecessary good that we've overrated. It assumes a few people are qualified to make decisions for everyone else, and that strips us of our autonomy.
That part really hit me. He says the state doesn't solve problems, it creates them. It perpetuates inequality, wages wars, crushes creativity. And I thought, yeah, okay, but what's the alternative?
That's the big question, and Ward doesn't dodge it. He builds his alternative on mutual aid, drawing from Kropotkin's idea that cooperation, not competition, is what drives evolution. Species that thrive are the ones that work together.
He gives concrete examples, too, which I loved, like how communities spontaneously organize during disasters when official systems fail. People just step in and help each other. That's mutual aid in action.
And worker cooperatives. He points to businesses owned and managed democratically by employees, proving you don't need a boss. There's a whole history of experiments, kibbutzim, anarchist collectives in Spain, that show ordinary people can run complex organizations.
But okay, here's where I got stuck. Without a central government, how do you coordinate things like, I don't know, a power grid or a national railway? Isn't that just impractical?
Ward's answer is federalism, but bottom up. Small autonomous communities freely combine for specific purposes. So a neighborhood manages its own waste, then joins with others to build a recycling plant, then links up regionally for bigger issues. Power flows up, not down.
And you can recall that power anytime. That's the opposite of a modern state. He argues it's actually more efficient because decisions are made by the people who are directly affected.
Then there's economics. Ward is anti-capitalist and anti-statist. He rejects both the private monopolies of capitalism and the state monopolies of communism. Instead, he envisions a decentralized economy based on worker control and communal ownership.
I was surprised he didn't think that meant going back to some primitive, low-tech past. He believed modern technology, freed from corporate control, could actually enable more decentralization. That's a hopeful take.
One of the most powerful parts for me was his idea of anarchism in action. He says it's already happening in the cracks of society. Every time neighbors clean up a park without waiting for the city, or workers form a union, that's a small act of anarchy.
He calls that prefiguration, building the new world within the shell of the old. That means have to match the ends. If you want a cooperative society, you have to build it cooperatively, not through a vanguard party or violent revolution.
And he's honest about the challenges. He doesn't pretend anarchism has all the answers. How do you handle crime or mental illness in a stateless society? He admits those are hard questions, but he argues the state's solutions are often worse than the problems.
There's this line that stuck with me. Anarchism doesn't promise a perfect world. It promises a world where we're free to create our own imperfect solutions. I think that's really honest.
To the criticism that it's naive about human nature, Ward says it's actually the most realistic. It doesn't assume people are inherently good, but it assumes we can learn, cooperate, and make mistakes. That's not naive, that's human.
And the vulnerability to invasion? He points to decentralized societies that resisted empires through guerrilla tactics. There's no single head to cut off. That's clever.
The whole book is an invitation to question assumptions. Ward wants us to think about how we might organize differently. And it's not a distant utopia, it's a practical, here and now project.
For me, the takeaway is this: Anarchy isn't about everyone doing whatever they want. It's about everyone being responsible. It's a call to reclaim our agency, to remember we're not just subjects of history, but its makers.
If you want to dig deeper, the whole library's over at 7minutebooks.com/app, with over 6,000 fiction and nonfiction titles you can read or listen to in any language. It starts at $2.99 a month, $9.99 a year, or $19.99 for lifetime access.
Colin Ward asks us to imagine a world where no one is in charge, not because there's chaos, but because everyone is responsible.
Exactly. And we'll see you in the next one.